welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. This is going to be the update for May 2021. It's a very small update. I really haven't bought much this month. I actually paid for something that was coming out in pre-order later on in the year, and I paid for it up front completely. As such, I haven't really bought a lot of actual things this month. But let me just go through the few things that I have got. First up is this one Funko Pop that I got, which is actually Masters of the Universe, although you may not be familiar with the character. This is Ninja. This is one of the later characters that actually came out in the original Masters of the Universe line. And to be honest with you, I was in kind of two minds about getting this one because it is pretty boring. It is essentially just a black kind of ninja. But I've got most of the other, all the kind of the villains from the kind of the Master of the Universe range. So I thought I'd pick this one up just to kind of like you know, get all of them basically. But you know, it is kind of boring. It's ultimately just a black ninja, not the most of interesting. Right, in regards to kind of Blu-rays and stuff. So this is the X-Men Last Stand metal pack, which was actually a exclusive to an American retailer, and I'm sure I've had this before, but I was reorganising some of my shelves and it was like, this was missing. And I was like, I'm sure I used to have it. And I can't find it, so I have no idea where it's gone, or if I actually ever did have it. I'm sure, although I'm sure that I did, because I bought the whole set. Anyway, so I was missing it, so I found one on eBay. It's one of those ones where it doesn't have a picture, so it was a little bit of a risk, but I was pleased to say it came through and it had a J card and all of that. So it was, you know, now I've got the full set at least, just in time for Zavi to release all of the kind of the movies again on Steelbook. So there you go. Speaking of Zavi, I actually picked up this SpiderMan Far From Home lenticular version, and I actually waited for I didn't pre-order this one because I thought, do you know what, I've got practically the same Steelbook, I think on a French release, although it doesn't have the lenticular kind of magnet. So I thought, I'm not paying full price for it, so I'll wait till it comes out, wait till it's a price, you know, the price drops, and then I can use a discount code as well. And that's exactly what I did. So there you go. So I've kind of got more or less the same Steelbook, but just without the lenticular bit. And I actually did the same for this one, the New Mutants, which I had previously seen, and I thought the movie was terrible. And I was like, I'm not paying full price for this. So I cancelled my pre-order when I had it on pre-order. And I thought, I'm not paying like 32 quid for a film that I think is absolutely terrible, and they didn't give you an option to have a Blu-ray one. You have to have the 4K, and I don't have a 4K player, so I was like, no, I'm going to do the same thing. So I waited until it kind of, they had a price drop, they had one, and then I also was able to use a discount code as well. I will say I like the design of the actual Steelbook itself. I think the actual Steelbook I actually quite like. I think the design here is quite kind of unique and is far better than the film. But I am kind of like, you know, obviously I don't want to have one film that's missing out the kind of the Marvel collection. So obviously I had to pick it up begrudgingly. I also picked up this Blue Fans edition. So this is the G.I.Joe Retaliation movie, and this is the Blue Fans edition. I picked it, that was on eBay for £20, and it was an auction. No one else bid on it, and I thought, well, do you know what? I actually quite like the second film to a point. It's the one with the kind of Bruce Willis and the Rock in it. And I thought, well, Blue Fans one for 20 quid. You know, all new and sealed and everything. So you know, why not? Limited to kind of to 500 pieces. You know, I thought, well, do you know, it seems silly not to be honest with you. Yeah, so this was the G.I.Joe Retaliation. The first film's obviously not particularly good, but I think the second one is watchable at least. And then the final thing, which I'll be honest with you is my favourite, and this is the Punisher 1989 with Dolph Lundgren. And no, it's not a VHS. It is actually one of those kind of faux VHS packages that have got a Blu-ray, but are just made to look like a VHS. And I absolutely love the Punisher 1989. It's my favourite Punisher adaptation, even though it's kind of like more of just a straight action film, less faithful adaptation of the actual kind of the comic book character. But I thought Lundgren was excellent in this role. I've long said I would have loved to have a sequel that is filmed nowadays, to have a Punisher that's 30 years older or however long it's been, and like, you know, and see how much damage kind of he's done to other people and to his kind of own psyche. I would love it. I mean, it's never going to happen, obviously, because Marvel ain't going to do a sequel to this. But so this is one of the kind of like the fake VHS tapes, and I've got a few of these. I actually quite like the idea here. And ironically, I got rid of all my VHS because they were too bulky, and here I am buying, you know, faux VHS packages. But them's the breaks, I guess. Anyway, so that is it. So there's not a lot at all I bought this month. I was considering not even bother doing an update, but, you know, it's just a little one. There you go. So there you have it. What do you think? Anything that catches your fancy, please let me know. And as always, please like and subscribe and all that good jazz. And I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.